Once upon a time, in a peaceful valley nestled within the shadows of towering mountains, there lived a wise and compassionate monk named Anya. She resided in a modest monastery known throughout the region for its air of tranquility and the profound wisdom of its inhabitants. Anya was revered for her deep understanding of the human mind and her exceptional ability to guide others towards inner peace. One stormy afternoon, a young woman named Maya arrived at the monastery. Maya's eyes were clouded with a deep sadness, and her spirit was heavy with the weight of a troubled past. She'd endured a lifetime of betrayal. Her finances were in shambles due to poor decisions influenced by those she thought she could trust. Broken relationships littered her past, and a persistent sense of distrust lingered in her heart. "Venerable Anya," Maya began, her voice trembling, "please, I need your help. I can't seem to understand the intentions of others. I misjudge people constantly, always anticipating deception. This has led to countless losses, financial, emotional. I feel lost. I can't trust anyone." Tears streamed down Maya's face as she poured out her story. Anya's heart went out to Maya. With a gentle smile, she replied, "My dear, I understand your pain. Navigating the complexities of the human heart is a challenge we all face. Fear not, let me share with you ways to understand people more clearly and how to protect yourself." Firstly, Anya continued, we must learn to observe more than just mere words. Actions often speak louder than anything someone might say. When you're with another person, pay attention to their body language and the subtle shifts in their expressions. These are windows into their true intentions. Anya rose and paced slowly across the room. "Look at me, Maya. People will say one thing, but often their real thoughts are betrayed elsewhere. Their faces, the way they hold themselves, even their tone of voice, these cannot lie with the same ease as spoken words. Let me share some specific things to watch for. Eyes are the gateway to a person's inner world. Strong, sustained eye contact suggests honesty, openness, maybe even attraction. But if someone avoids looking you in the eye, it could mean they're uncomfortable, or worse, that they are trying to hide the truth. And consider their smile. A genuine smile is a beautiful thing. It reaches all the way to the eyes, creating little crinkles in the corners. That kind of smile is a sure sign of warmth and sincerity. But a false smile, forced and without joy, that hides a different story, Maya. Remember, the mouth can lie, but the eyes almost never do." Anya paused, letting these lessons sink in. "There's more," she continued. "Think about what people choose to speak about. If someone is quick to praise others, their family, friends, those they work with, chances are there's a genuine kindness within them. But if the talk is filled with gossip and negativity, always putting others down, you can bet that person has darkness in their own heart. You must be cautious around such people. One of the greatest tools you can develop, Maya, is to trust your intuition. We all possess an inner wisdom, a gut feeling, that picks up on subtle cues others might miss. Don't be afraid to listen to that little voice inside you. It's often trying to warn you." Anya sat beside Maya and took her hand. "But above all, dear Maya, you must cultivate empathy and compassion. Strive to see the world through the eyes of others. Imagine what they must have gone through, how they feel and think. Empathy takes time to develop, but it is the key to real understanding, and ultimately, to inner peace." And lastly, Anya said, "Practice mindfulness. Learn to be present in the moment, aware of your own thoughts and emotions. Meditation can be a powerful tool. When your mind is calm, you will learn to perceive others more clearly, make wiser choices, and avoid needless conflicts." Maya nodded slowly, her mind beginning to clear. Tears of gratitude welled in her eyes. She understood the mistakes of her past, but now she could see a path toward healing and learning to trust again. Bowing deeply to Anya, Maya departed the monastery with a renewed sense of possibility. Time passed, and Maya diligently practiced the wisdom Anya had shared. She studied body language, listened to her intuition, and cultivated compassion within herself. Slowly, a transformation began. She developed a deeper understanding of others, and her own heart began to mend. Her relationships blossomed, no longer tainted by mistrust and fear. And so, Maya discovered that the ability to read people's minds was not some magical power, but rather a skill born from observing the world around her, trusting her inner compass, and approaching others with an open heart.